You know that moment when you're sitting in your favorite chair, maybe after a nice meal or watching your favorite show, and then, whoops, you push yourself up to stand, and suddenly, your knees ache, your back stiffens, or worse, you feel that little wobble in your balance. Maybe you've even caught yourself grabbing the armrest a little tighter than you used to. If that sounds familiar, I want you to know something. It's not just getting older. It's something far more specific, and the good news? You can fix it starting today. Here's the hard truth. The way most seniors stand up after 60 is quietly sabotaging their balance, joint health, and even independence. And if you're doing it the usual way, using your hands to push yourself up, or jerking forward suddenly, you might be accelerating the very problems you're trying to avoid: falls, stiffness, and that frustrating feeling of relying on others. But here's what's wild: just changing how you stand up can make you feel stronger, steadier, and even younger within days. So let's break it down. I'm going to share with you why your current standing habit is hurting you, how to do it the right way, and a few simple tricks to make it second nature. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never stand up the same way again, in the best possible way. Hi, I'm Betty and I'm so happy you're joining me today. Before we dive into this important topic, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up and comment below telling me where you're watching from. I love connecting with all of you from around the world, so now let's begin. First, why the normal way to stand up is actually dangerous. Picture this: you're sitting down, and without thinking, you plant your hands on the armrests, push down hard, and heave yourself up. Maybe you even lunge forward a bit to get momentum. Sound familiar? Here's the problem: that motion forces your joints to bear all your weight suddenly, with no support from your muscles. Over time, this weakens your legs and trains your body to rely on momentum instead of strength. It's like yanking a car out of mud instead of gently rocking it free. You might get there, but you're straining the engine. And here's where it gets scary: every time you stand like this, you're teaching your body to forget how to balance naturally. That's why so many seniors start feeling shaky on their feet, not because they're old, but because they've unlearned the proper way to move. The good news? You can rewire this starting today. The right way to stand up after 60. Step 1. The scoot forward rule. Instead of pushing down with your hands, try this: scoot to the edge of your chair first. This tiny shift does 3 critical things. It lets your feet plant firmly on the ground, no dangling legs. It engages your core before you move, so your muscles, not your joints, do the work. It keeps your spine aligned, so you're not hunching or jerking awkwardly. Practice this right now. If you're sitting, slide forward until your knees are at a 90-degree angle and your feet are flat. Feel the difference? That's your foundation. Step 2. The stand tall, not fast secret. Now, here's where most people go wrong: they rush the standing motion. But speed is the enemy of stability. Instead, press your heels into the floor, lean slightly forward, nose over toes, and rise up slowly, as if there's a string pulling your chest toward the ceiling. Don't use your hands unless you absolutely must. Why? Because the more you rely on your legs, the stronger they'll get. It's like a mini workout every time you stand. Think of it like this: if you've ever seen a dancer rise gracefully from a chair, they're not pushing, they're flowing. That's the goal. And yes, it might feel harder at first. That's good. It means you're retraining muscles that have been asleep too long. Now, let's talk about the real enemy: the soft stand. Ever noticed how plush sofas or deep recliners make standing harder? That's not in your head. Soft surfaces force your body to work against gravity instead of with it. If your favorite chair swallows you like quicksand, try adding a firm cushion or sitting on the edge. Better yet, swap it for a chair with a firmer seat. Your knees will thank you. And here's a pro tip: before you stand, take a deep breath and exhale as you rise. This stabilizes your core and prevents that lightheaded feeling some seniors get. Try it, it's a game changer. Now that you've mastered the basics of standing up safely, scooting forward, rising slowly, and using your muscles instead of momentum, let's talk about the hidden mistakes that might still be creeping into your daily movements. Because here's something I've learned after years of working with seniors: sometimes, it's the small, unconscious habits that do the most damage. Take Martha, for example. She's 72, active, and does everything right, or so she thought. But one day, she told me, "I don't understand why I still feel so unsteady when I get out of bed in the morning." Turns out, Martha was making 3 subtle mistakes you might be making too without even realizing it. And once we fixed them, she said it felt like she'd regained control of her body. So let's go through these sneaky balance wreckers one by one. Because knowledge is power, and in this case, it's also stability. Hidden mistake number 1, the furniture crutch. Here's a test: next time you stand up, pay attention to your hands. Are they automatically reaching for the armrest, the table, or the nearest wall? If so, you might be falling into the furniture crutch trap. Now, I'm not saying you should never use support, especially if you have mobility issues. But here's the problem: when you always rely on your hands to stand, your legs stop getting the workout they need. It's like using a calculator for simple math. Over time, your brain forgets how to do the work. The fix: start practicing hands-free stands when it's safe to do so, like when you're on a sturdy chair with no risk of falling. Place your hands lightly on your thighs instead of the armrests, and focus on using your leg muscles to rise. Think of it as strength training in disguise. Pro tip: if you're not ready to go completely hands-free, try this trick. Use just one finger for balance instead of gripping tightly. This forces your legs to engage more while still giving you a safety net. Hidden mistake number 2, the one-sided stand. This one's insidious because it feels so natural. When you stand up, do you always lead with the same leg? Most people do, usually their stronger side. But here's what happens: your dominant side gets stronger while your weaker side gets weaker, creating a muscle imbalance that throws off your stability. Think of it like a car with one flat tire. You might still be able to drive, but it's shaky, uneven, and puts extra strain on the other tires. The fix: practice alternating which leg leads when you stand. For example, morning, lead with your right leg. Afternoon, lead with your left leg. Evening, try standing up without leading at all, just rise evenly. This simple switch trains both sides of your body equally, preventing those dangerous imbalances that lead to falls. Hidden mistake number 3, the morning rush. Here's a scary statistic: most senior falls happen within the first hour of waking up. Why? Because when you've been lying down for hours, your blood pressure needs time to adjust, and if you stand up too quickly, you might get dizzy or lightheaded. But there's another reason morning stands are risky: your joints are stiffer after sleeping, and your brain isn't fully online yet. It's like starting a car in winter without letting the engine warm up. The fix: try the 1-2-3 morning routine. Sit on the edge of the bed for 30 seconds after waking. Do 5 ankle circles and knee lifts while sitting. Stand up slowly using the techniques we covered earlier. This gives your body time to transition and wake up your muscles before you put weight on them. The balance secret hiding in your feet. Now, here's something most people never consider: how you position your feet affects everything about your balance. Most seniors stand with their feet close together, maybe because it feels more stable. But ironically, a narrow stance actually reduces your stability. It's like trying to balance a pencil on its tip versus a pyramid on its base. The fix: when standing up, and in general, try this. Place your feet hip-width apart. Point them slightly outward, like 10 and 2 on a clock. Distribute your weight evenly between both feet. This creates a wider, more stable base that engages more muscles and prevents wobbling. By now, You've learned how small changes in how you stand up can make a dramatic difference in your balance and independence. But here's what I want you to understand. This isn't just about avoiding falls, it's about reclaiming the confident, active life you deserve. And the best part? It only takes minutes a day to maintain. Let me tell you about my friend George. At 68, he'd started feeling wobbly and found himself turning down outings with his grandkids because he didn't trust his balance. Then he started doing the simple 5-minute routine I'm about to share with you. 2 months later, he was hiking with his family again. That's the power of consistency with the right techniques. The 5-minute balance boost routine. Do this daily. The chair stand challenge, 1 minute. Sit in a firm chair with feet flat. Cross arms over chest. Stand up slowly without using hands. Lower back down with control. Repeat 5 times. Why it works: this builds the exact muscles needed for safe standing in daily life. Start with a higher chair if needed. Heel to toe walk, 1 minute. Walk in a straight line, placing heel directly in front of toes. Use a wall for support if needed. Take 10 to 15 steps. Pro tip: do this near your kitchen counter. You can grab on if you lose balance. Single leg stands, 1 minute total. Hold on to a sturdy surface. Lift one foot slightly off ground. Hold for 15 seconds. Switch legs. Repeat once more per side. Key point: it's normal to wobble at first. That's your body learning. Ankle alphabet, 1 minute. While seated, draw the alphabet with each foot. Move only your ankle, not your leg. Why it matters: this strengthens often neglected ankle muscles crucial for balance. The posture check, 1 minute. Stand against a wall. Shoulders and hips should touch wall. Hold this aligned position while breathing deeply. Bonus: do this while brushing your teeth to build the habit. The number 1 daily habit for lasting balance. After years of research and working with hundreds of seniors, I can tell you this without hesitation: the single most important thing you can do for your balance is to never sit for more than 30 minutes at a time. Here's why. Sitting causes blood to pool in your legs. Muscles stiffen when inactive. Your balance sensors go to sleep. Set a simple timer when you sit down. When it goes off, stand up, using your new proper technique. Take 10 steps in place. Do 3 shoulder rolls. Sit back down if needed. This one habit alone can make more difference than all the exercises combined because it keeps your body awake all day. I know change can feel overwhelming, especially when your body doesn't move like it used to. But here's what I want you to remember: every senior who now moves with confidence was once where you are now. The difference wasn't age or luck, it was their decision to take small, consistent actions. So start today. Pick just one technique from this series to focus on this week. Maybe it's the scoot forward rule when standing up, or the 5-minute balance routine. Whatever you choose, commit to it. Your future self will thank you. I'd love to hear your progress. Leave a comment below sharing which tip you're trying first. And if you found this helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button and share it with a friend who might benefit. Because everyone deserves to stand tall and confident at any age. Here's to your strength, your balance, and your continued independence. Now go show the world what 60+ can really do.